Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I wanted to share with you guys my May favorites. I know I haven't done like a monthly favorites for a while, so I was like, I think it's time to do a monthly favorites because I have so many items that I've truly been loving this month. So let's get started. The first thing is the Tea Tree Water by Lush Cosmetics. This stuff does have tea tree in it, but I don't like the scent of tea tree. So this one here is more of like a toned down scent of tea tree because it's got other things in it besides tea tree. It's got, let me see if there's ingredients here. It's got grapefruit water, juniper berry water, and it's got a fragrance in it, so I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but it's got some oils, essential oils and stuff like that in it. But I feel like this is really helpful for my skin. I know it says it's for oily skin, but I use it and I have very dry skin. I feel like it's helpful for my acne though. I feel like it helps to tone down the redness so that my face isn't so red. I know it's not really helping so far to clear up, but it's helping to tone down the redness, which is really important to me because the redness is really a big concern for me because it's hard to cover. You can cover up a bump, but it's hard to cover the redness. So I feel like this has been very helpful. I use it pretty much all throughout the day. I'll put it on before my makeup. I'll put it on after my makeup. I'll use it during the day. Like if I'm just running around, I'll have it in my purse with me. This is a very helpful product and I really do love this. I'm so happy I picked it up. The next thing, because my lips I feel like have been looking the best that they've looked for a while, is the Lush Popcorn Lip Scrub. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I love the smell of this. It smells so good. It's like caramel popcorn or like kettle corn. I had someone ask me what kettle corn was, and kettle corn is, I think it's like a sugar-based, like they put sugar in the popcorn so they put it into a kettle. I'm not even sure how to describe it, but it's a delicious popcorn. It's one of my favorite types of popcorn. It's probably not the healthiest, but it's really good. But that's what this smells like. And this product here, I feel like does a great job of exfoliating my lips. And then once I put a treatment on my lips, then my lips just feel so much better and they're not cracking and they don't look bad anymore. I feel like they just look really good. As far as making my lips look more hydrated too, I love this new lipstick. It's not new, but it's a lipstick that I've been playing with again. This is the Almay. This is the Smart Shade Butter. I love this stuff. It makes my lips look so shiny, and besides the fact that they're not peeling or anything anymore, this just really makes them look alive. I feel like very springy and very fresh and ready to go. I love this lipstick here. I'll give you guys a little swatch of it. It's just really pretty. It's not a whole lot of color to it, but it just looks so gorgeous on the lips. That's what I'm wearing today. It's what I've been wearing most of the week besides the other two products I had pulled out for the Makeup Basket Monday. I just think it's an absolutely amazing product. I need to grab a little cloth here. Don't need to get that all over everything. But it's just a really good product. So if you guys have never checked out the Almay lip line, I definitely recommend it. I think it's really good. The next thing is the Ofra. This is the Ofra Rodeo Drive. This is really good. I was so surprised when I got this in my BoxyCharm for last month how much I truly love this. I've used it a lot lately. I think it works great as an eyeshadow. I think it works great as a highlighter. I just think it's really pretty. As far as highlighters go, between this one and the next one I'm going to show you were my two favorites. This is the Becca Prismatic Amethyst. I absolutely love this too. This makes gorgeous eyeshadow looks. I think you can do such gorgeous looks with this, and it looks really good on the skin. I love how when you get out into the sunlight you get that little prismatic glow. I love the way it looks. I was honestly surprised that I loved it as much as I do because it's like a purple shade, and I thought for sure I'd be like, no, that's like gonna look terrible on my skin, but it doesn't. It looks really good, and I think it could work for many different skin tones, so don't be afraid of it. I think it's really good. The next thing are the products that were in my Makeup Basket Monday. These are the NYX Prismatic Eyeshadows. I love these little boogers. These things are so good. Today I'm wearing this shade right here, which is Savage. I'm wearing that all around here. And then I'm wearing, let me see if I can find the yellow shade. Oh goodness, it's buried now. Here we go. This is the shade Gilded. So I'm wearing Gilded, which is the yellow shade, and then Savage. The Gilded one is so pretty. It's like a very pretty gold color, but on camera it doesn't look super gold. It looks more yellow, but at different angles you can see that it has different looks to it. I just think it's very pretty. I love the way that these wear on the eyes. I think they wear for a long time. You don't really need a base with them. And of course this is Savage. Savage is the one that's falling out of the pot, so I don't want to move it too much because it'll fall out on me. But this one is really good. All of these are really good. I don't think there's one of these that I've tried that I'm like, I don't really like it. All of them I think work really good. So if you were interested in picking up any of the prismatic eyeshadows, I totally would because I think they're absolutely amazing. I have tons of different shades. So if you guys want a complete swatch video, I have this one here is Punk Heart. So we can totally do a complete swatch video on these. I think they're absolutely amazing though. And they look differently if you put different bases under them. So you don't have to wear a base, you can wear them without a base, but if you put a white base under them, they look a little bit more bold. If you put a black base under them, they look even more interesting. So they can look so many different ways on your eyelids. So you can have these shadows and create so many different eye looks by using different bases with them and without a base. So absolutely love those. The next thing are the IT Cosmetics Confidence and Your Glow little palettes. I love these little things. I know that they're supposed to smell like oranges, which is one of the reasons why I really wanted them, because I love the scent of oranges. I don't really smell the orange scent in them. Not really at all, honestly. I don't smell it. So if you were purchasing it because you thought it was going to smell like oranges, I don't think it really does. But I think all of these are absolutely amazing. This one here is Nude Glow. So there's Nude Glow. That one's really, really pretty. And then we have Warm Glow. Warm Glow is really, really pretty too. It's like a more bolder orange, like a peachy orange shade. The Nude Glow is more of like a neutral shade. And then we have, this should be Warm Glow. Nope, Natural Glow. I just said Warm Glow. So this is Natural Glow. This one looks a little bit more rosy on the cheeks. I just think these are absolutely amazing. I like that you can use just the bronzer by itself. I like that you can use the highlighter by itself. I like that you can use the blush by itself. I know in the beginning I wasn't totally in love with these. I was like, you know, they're good, but they're not the best. They're not. But I think a lot of it was the brush that I was using. I was using the IT Cosmetics brush that you can purchase to use with these. And I don't love that brush, to be honest with you. I think that brush is totally not worth the money. It's $48. Save your money. Use your own brushes. Do not get that brush whatsoever. Not worth it. The next thing is another blush palette. This is the Smashbox. This is the LA Lights palette. They did have this back on Ulta. I'm not sure if it's there anymore or not, but I think if you were thinking about it, totally pick it up, because it's like 40, I think it's like 40 bucks, $44, something like that. And you get a giant pan and you get a giant mirror, so it's perfect to travel with. You get tons of shades in here to choose from. You get bronzers, you get blushes, you get highlights, you get a little bit of everything. I think it's absolutely amazing. It works really well. It stays on the cheeks pretty well. But if you want something that's a little bit longer lasting on the cheeks and is a little bit more affordable, definitely check out this blush palette right here. This is the Sephora one. So this is the Sephora brand. You do get less blushes, but these are very long lasting on the cheeks. I am someone who, my cheeks tend to kind of eat my makeup up. I went like the middle part of the day, not even the middle part. It could be like 2 or 3 hours in, and I look and I'm like, I thought I put blush on this morning, but it's gone. These do not do that. They stay on for a very, very long time. I feel like these are very good. They blend out very nicely. They just look really good on the skin. I think that the different shades can be mixed together. I like that you can do that with a blush palette. I don't like that with a lip palette, because I think lip palettes are kind of gimmicky, but blush palettes are different because you can mix them together, and then you're not really going to reapply your blush throughout the day, at least unless your face eats it up like mine does. Then you may have to. So I don't know. Either way, I just think this is absolutely amazing. And it's $28. So I think that's a great price. I think it's really good quality. So totally check that one out if you're interested in getting a blush palette. Between that one and the Smashbox ones, those are the ones that I'm like, yes, they are so good. The next thing is the Estee Lauder. This is the Double Wear Foundation. So this is the one that I purchased with my Ipsy points. This stuff is so good, guys. I put this on and I promise you my face will stay the same. Not my face. My foundation will stay the same from the time I put it on till I want to take it off. It lasts so long on my skin. I like the way it looks on my skin. I don't feel like it overemphasizes anything, except for I think it emphasizes my frown lines a little bit, but honestly, as long as you can tap that in, you're good to go. I just think this is an absolutely amazing product. I love that it's compact like it is. Perfect to travel with. The little sponge applicator thing I kind of was giving a hard time with, because I was like, I don't really like those things. But this is actually pretty good to use. It smooths it out into your skin, and then it makes your skin look nice and flawless. I think it's a perfect little travel product, so I'm definitely going to be considering purchasing more of these once this one runs out. I think it's perfect for traveling with. I stuck it in my purse. I used it while we were traveling this past weekend, and I think it worked out amazingly. And the last thing I want to talk about today is the Nars Narsissist palette. So you guys know that I purchased this palette during the Sephora VIB sale, and I started using it last week, and I fell in love. I think this palette is coming with me when we go on our vacation. We're going in a couple weeks here now, coming up on our cruise. So I'm thinking about using this palette for that time because I feel like it's absolutely amazing. I love all the colors in here. I think it works good for the summer. I think it could work good for pretty much any time throughout the year. But the colors blend so perfectly. It does have mattes, it does have shimmers, it does have satins. So it's a little bit of everything in here, and I think that the quality is really, really good, and the longevity is very, very good. So if you're looking for a good quality palette that's going to last a long time on your eyes, that's not going to be super hard to blend out, totally check this out. It's really, really good. I know they have a new one out that's called the Sunset palette by Natasha Denona that reminds me a little bit of this for some reason, and I think it's because the colors. I think once you get all these warm palettes out there, I think that they all start to look the same, so it's like I'm not interested in buying any more palettes for a while because I feel like I have so many palettes that look, they start to all kind of melt into each other. But I feel like if you were thinking about getting a good palette, good quality, this one's really good. Can't say anything about the Natasha Denona because I have not tried that one, but I've heard that it's very, very good, but it's a lot more pricier than this one. You're talking about double the price versus the Nars. You are getting I think you're getting more product in there, but honestly, save your money. If you don't want to spend that money, get the Nars. It's very, very good. Other than that, that is everything that I've been loving for this month. I'd love to hear what products you have been loving for this month. Did you find some new things that you're like, you know, this is totally amazing, I want to share with you guys? Or did you find some rediscovered goodies within your collection? Let us know what you've been loving. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.